Yo, we are back.
Welcome back to Roller Central. I'm starting the show today. Um, we have a fantasy football champion, and his name is John Patrick Meyer.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
After finishing in third the last 2 years,
Yep.
right? He finally broke through. I hate it had to be against me, but hey,
Sorry about it.
he won. He's
That
our
money line
fantasy
hit.
football champion for
John money line.
2023-2024 NFL season. So as you know, obviously, when you win fantasy leagues, you get some money, right? So we have an announcement to make. So we have a little issue. So I donated to breast cancer awareness, right?
Okay.
And I used the wrong account by accident. I donated $600, which is both of our league fees.
Damn.
Okay. Now, the options are I can either cancel the donation and give you your money back. You feel me? Just tell breast cancer, never mind, we're not donating.
Okay. Yeah.
I can do that and give you your money back, or we can actually just donate and
Donate the whole amount of money. I don't know. I kind of had it going off to 3 different charities or other different charities, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, once again, why we could have been talking about this off camera too. So I mean, I don't know.
It's a setup.
No, because it's a
This
joke.
is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a joke. It's a
is
joke,
it?
John.
All right.
It's a joke,
Okay.
John. You're
Okay,
getting
cool.
your money.
Okay.
What is the best
I will
way to
donate
send it
some.
to you?
Zelle, please.
Zelle. All right.
You know what's funny? I think like as soon as you got off air last week, we're like, watch something happen like the basketball league.
Yo, I was
hard
nervous
to
about it.
say.
So, John, your winnings are $550 because I get my 50 for the league total league feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm excited because I'm glad because the league feedback is like, please sign up for next year. I want a rematch. You know what I mean? Like that's what it should mean. Because we'll be back next year, bro. I expect us to be both back in the final. All 3 of us to be back in the final 4.
John, what's the last 4 of your number? Just so I'm making sure I'm sending it to the right person. 3976, right?
3976, yeah.
Cool. Making sure.
Yes, it is. Hey, prophecy was fulfilled. It's been a while. Like I said last week, John was one of the. John was like probably 3 of the 4 or 5 OGs. So seeing him go from one of the worst teams in the league to gradually getting better and finally winning the big one. So congrats. About time.
Good. It's been good.
Do you have an acceptance speech for this?
It's been a hell of a year. And I thank both of you guys because you both were the ones that beat me and kind of knocked me off my game. So just thinking about different like strategies to beat you guys later on. And there's been a lot of good talks and a lot of good advice with fantasy football, and it's been a hell of a year, and I'm excited for next year. And Elijah, are we upping the fee next year?
We are upping the fee next year. That is an announcement. I
it.
received a message from another league member as well who wanted to up the fee. And I've been saying, I need higher stakes to really make me want to focus in a little bit more.
Sure.
So I'm not sure if it's going to be a $25 bump or a $50 bump yet, but we're upping the fee.
I'm fine either way. I mean, I'll tell you this: once you win the pot,
he's putting the fee aside and then banking the rest.
I'm just saying.
You're kind of ready to just you're ready for more.
I'm ready to play again too. Yeah.
I'm excited. I understand exactly how you feel.
Same.
I felt the same way last year when I won in my other league. I told him, I was like, yo, do whatever you want, bro. I'm winning again this year. Like it's a great feeling.
And I might not, you know what I mean? But I'm excited. I don't know.
At least you have your fee covered already.
Yeah, facts.
I'll say this. I also was in the other league where I told you I was in the championship in that league as well, right?
Yeah. And you suck.
I lost.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's like every single player that we both shared played horrible.
Yeah.
So, except for Pacheco, who showed up. But, Jalen Hurts, that pick at the end of the game really hurt me a lot. And A.J. Brown just stunk it up the whole end of the season this year.
He did.
Saquon Barkley stunk it up on Sunday. My wide receiver, too, Godwin showed up, actually. My tight end, Okonkwo from Tennessee, was just dirt. I forgot who my RB2 was in the other league. Kamara was terrible, yeah. Who
Yeah,
else?
Kamara didn't show up at all, and I was like, ooh, I could have played. You know what I mean?
Could have played Brees, man.
Yeah,
but
could have, should have.
it is what it is.
Idiot.
If I'm looking at it objectively, I came in first last year. I came in second this year. So there's really nowhere to go but down. But
I hear that. Or we could just stay up. You never know.
Exactly.
I like what you were talking about before about how we both got to beat each other to create a rivalry, and I'm glad we kind of did that. So
yeah, but I mean, it's still not even a rivalry here because
I know.
Yeah, it just hasn't been a lot of. We don't
Matchups.
talk as much. Like we don't trash as much, so it's not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good to me.
I heard that.
So, is there any awards for our league this year, Elijah?
So yes, we have awards, which there's only like 3 or 4 awards. So we have a comeback player of the year, which was kind of tough choosing this one because I was thrown into the running because what happened to me last year? I got blown out, and then this year I made the chip. Okay, but the comeback player of the year, I overruled. I didn't really overrule. We all voted for Tommy, who left the league, came back, and had a very good shot at the playoffs. Rookie of the year is going to TJ. It was either him or Clifton for real. TJ made the playoffs. He almost blew through the entire league and then got cold towards the end of the year. I think I ended up knocking him out the playoffs.
Yeah,
cold like Cam Thomas on the Nets.
Thank God. I appreciate you doing that too.
Yeah, I knocked him out the playoffs. Knocked him down. I knocked him off the first seed towards the end of the year as well. Damn, bro, down bad, aren't you?
Tragic.
But yeah, it was either him or Clifton. Like I said, Clifton didn't even make the playoffs, so it was kind of a runaway award for TJ. And then manager of the year, and this was actually decided before the championship happened, but it went to John because it was easy to pick if we just look at your team. Like you started out with a very solid team, and then you were very active on the waiver wire after week 1 and week 2. Picked up Kyron Williams and picked up Puka. You were something told you to keep Garrett Wilson. Something told you to keep Jalen Hurts. You got AJ Brown back. You had Brees Hall just chilling. You had an amazing team.
Who Phil told me I picked early. I'm just saying that.
You did pick Brees early.
It was 3rd round. I mean, I don't.
But he was the reason why you won. I'm pretty sure Kyron Williams and Puka were the reason why.
Probably, yeah. And I mean,
Kyron Williams and Puka are the reasons, and also the fact that you sniped Kamara. Because a lot of people did forget he's only suspended for 3 games. So you sniped Kamara, you snagged him early in the draft. I'm late in the draft, so yeah, you got away with that. You just had a great season.
Appreciate you.
Disappointing that 1 through 4 did not make the championship game.
Right, first round knockout.
I'm not disappointed. I'm glad that happened. I'm sorry. It made it better.
1 through 4 was all knocked out in the first round of the playoffs by us 3 and Chris.
Yep.
But you know what? Season's over. Job's done. You can celebrate now. Enjoy your money, and we are going to focus on the next year. I'm already looking forward to it. Or am I even playing? Stay tuned. We'll find out.
Imagine raising the fee and then say I'm not playing. That'll be wild.
Yeah, you gotta play.
We'll see about it, man.
Okay.
I have I'm not gonna lie, losing 2 championships on the same day is just it takes a toll.
I get that, yeah.
You get used to it.
But you're gonna switch up the leagues next year. I mean, there's gonna be
the thing is it's not better to have a commissioner who's not involved in the league, so
I know. But still, dog, you can't just walk away like that. I mean, you were just in the chip. You know what I mean? I'm just saying you could go back. That's all I'm saying. Like you were just in the chip.
I'm not denying that, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. But yeah, that's the presentation. It wasn't really going to be a big thing. Nobody else wanted to help donate, try to get a trophy or a belt for you, so
that's okay.
But
yeah. So congrats, John. Let's see what you can do next year. It's always what have you done for me lately? Can you repeat the same success next year? And plus, good news, this puts a target on your back now. So everyone's gonna be gunning for you next year.
Okay.
Hey, hopefully the schedules, We need some spicy schedule to kick off the year next year. So, we're gonna get the games out the way first, just so we can get everyone in for the content. Do we want to do the tower first or the grid?
The tower.
Tower, get out the way.
Get this out of the
Let's
way.
get that over with.
Hate the tower, but you
I'm
know.
gonna text y'all on Messenger your category right now. So John will be texting you Elijah's. Elijah will be texting you John's.
Oh.
Let me know when you both get it.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay,
This
so
is gonna be another hard one, Phil. But
this is the one you probably can't. Hopefully you guys can't miss. But same rules, 4 picks, and then a guess. Let's see who can get to it first. John, you won. So would you like to kick or would you like to receive? Hopefully you don't mess it up like Jair Alexander. So what would you like to do?
I'll be modest and I'll kick.
Okay.
Yeah, he can have first guess. Go ahead.
All right. My first guess will be. You know what? I just said his name, Brees Hall.
Ooh. Technically,
No.
no. Technically, no. Technically, no.
What do you mean technically no?
I mean,
no,
technically, no. No, I mean, it's
flat out
it's
no.
a technically no, but yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay. I'm gonna go Adrian Peterson.
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go with Rashad Perriman.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Give me Stephon Diggs.
I'm gonna say no. Give me Wes Welker.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Give me Ray Lewis.
No.
Okay.
Give me Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Give me. I don't know, man. Jalen Waddle.
No, unfortunately. Give me Aaron Hernandez.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I
mean, technically not. Maybe. I mean,
give me. Actually, Aaron Hernandez is a no.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me.
How many guesses do I need? Do I need 3?
One more.
Okay.
One more. Give me. Cade Otton.
Cade Otton. I don't think so. Phil, is that a
no?
Okay. Give me Dante Stallworth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after Elijah's guess, you can guess, John.
Okay, cool.
Give me Curtis Martin.
No. Go Tom Brady's wide receivers.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Any guess for yours?
No.
Okay.
Would you like to tell him, John?
Aaron Rodgers wide receivers. But I mean, technically, that's why Brees is a technically no because he only played 4. Yeah. He only played 4 plays, but he wasn't on the field. Technically, if he was on the field,
Hernandez is. Well, I said Aaron Hernandez is a no because he was a tight end.
He was a tight end. Yeah.
This is a running back.
Yeah, I still would have said yeah. Technically, if he played on the field in an option where he could have gotten the ball, that's technically a yes. I mean, with as many balls as Brees Hall caught this year, I'm just saying.
Sure, he's a receiving back.
He's a receiving back. That's what I'd like to. Yeah.
Yeah. Better. Yeah. That's the game. Let us know how you think. I mean, obviously it's a rough draft. We might even bring it back, but just wanted to try it a couple times to see how everyone felt about it. So You can check all the other podcast segments down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Boom. Okay, so let's get the grid going. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Oh, John, I figured out the NBA grid issue.
Oh, what was it?
That is a bad website. That's why.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it wasn't us; it was the website. So
NFL is always better than NBA. Always. No offense. I don't mean to be like that, but
bias.
yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so let me know what pops up. Here is your grid for the day.
Interesting.
Okay.
Would you like to kick? Roger, you want to kick us off?
I didn't want to, but sure. Rams Browns. Give me OBJ.
John, we got.
Browns. Packers. Give me Ty Detmer.
Can you spell the last name?
D.
Oh, right there. Right here?
E. Yeah. Ty Detmer. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He was a quarterback. When.
Damn, good guess.
Thank you.
10 sacks defense in a season. Myles Garrett got 10 sacks, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's hit 20 once at least.
Gotcha.
Give me Rams, Panthers. Give me Baker Mayfield.
The Baker. Okay, John.
Panthers 10 sacks in a season. Give me Jason Peters.
So a tackle?
No, not Jason Peters. What James Peters or do you know what I'm talking about? The D end from Carolina who went to never mind. Peppers, yeah, it was Peppers.
Julius. Okay, gotcha.
Julius Peppers, thank you. Sorry. I don't know why I confused the two.
I change my angle here.
There you go. Yep.
Thank you.
Green Bay and you know what? Actually, I'll do Chris Jones for 10 sacks in a season, Chiefs.
Nice.
Pretty sure he's had that amount.
Trying to think of this guy's first name. I think this guy's first name is for Rams Chiefs.
What's the last name?
Williams.
Not Dame. No, it can't be Damian.
Chiefs, Green Bay. We could do Sammy Watkins.
We can do that. I was thinking. Matter of fact, Eric Weddle did play for the Chiefs, didn't he?
Did he?
Nah, never mind. He didn't.
Yeah. So Phil.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins.
Oh damn! You said skip Elijah's turn.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be like that, but let's just get it down before we all forget. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I remember.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
There's a tight end that did this. I'm trying to remember what his name was. Or is there?
No, Dulcich. No.
Did Kelvin Benjamin play for the Packers?
Who?
Kelvin Benjamin.
Kelvin? Oh wait, no. I was thinking Eddie Lacy too, but I doubt it. No. Oh, this would have been perfectly for Julius Peppers right here. Rams. Did Daniel Sorensen play for the Rams?
I don't think so.
Oh, you know who played for the Rams and the Chiefs? Trent Green. Trent Green's down.
Let's try that out.
Kurt Warner. What a story.
There we go. Packers, Panthers. Let's see. Linebacker It's gonna be a defensive player. Let's see. It can't be. Yeah, we said Julius. Billy Piper's the only one I can think of. Eddie Lacy did not. Donald Driver, no. Jordy Nelson, no. Cam Newton did not. No. I'm trying to think. Maybe the Jimmy Clausen. Did he ever play for the Packers? Probably not. Laviska Shenault, no.
Bro, there's a tight end that did it. I can't remember his name.
Jimmy Graham didn't play for the Panthers. What's his name? Jermaine Gresham is a Bengal, I think. I feel like it's gonna be an old school tight end. Did Greg Olson ever play for the Packers?
I don't think so.
No. Who was Rodgers' tight end when he was there?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Mm,
Wait, did Jeremy Shock get? No, he never did.
I don't think Jimmy Shockey ever played for the Packers. Let's see. Did not Charles Woodson never played for them? Did Ha Clinton Dix ever play for the Panthers?
I don't know.
Damn, we're actually stumped on this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty stumped on this one.
Defensive end. Luke Kuechly never played for them. No, not Brian Burns. Did who's their linebackers?
Wait, try Brian Bell.
They worth a shot, right?
Bell. Yeah, Bell.
Byron,
I think. Byron Bell. He was a tackle. He jumped around the league.
For the win. Oh, damn.
Byron Bell, tackle.
Yeah, I would have never got that.
Yeah, no. The only reason I know about him is my offensive line coach showed me a tape on him one time.
Hey, here's your grid. John comes in with three yellows. Two of them under 2%. Hey, John saves the day.
Oh.
Good shit.
Yeah, facts, John.
I'm good with Brett Favre. This one.
Let's go through the slate with next week's slate with you guys, and then you guys can talk about this week, and then I'll head out.
Okay. Pick'ems first. Let's get it.
Just a reminder. I have a 3-game lead over John as of right now, so
that's right now.
I have a little safe cushion. So thank you, John. I appreciate it. Hey, you got the fantasy football championship. I'll take the pick'ems lead.
Sure.
It's a win-win for everybody.
Sure.
Okay. Eli, do you want me to read them down?
I can read them down, just fill them in. I haven't been able to really get on them. I got a lot going on.
Gotcha.
You're good.
I got them in Excel sheet. If you want to write them, if you want to read them down, I'll just write them.
Steelers, Ravens. Steelers. Easily.
Give me the Steelers. Yeah.
I'll go Pitt as well.
Oh, really? Now you're going Steelers.
No Lamar, so I have to.
Okay, whatever.
Plus, there's a lot riding on that game.
Texans, Colts. I got the Texans.
Give me the Texans.
Houston.
Are you just gonna agree with all my picks?
I mean, you're answering before I am, so.
I know. That's why I'm saying. Go ahead.
Jets, Patriots. Does the win streak end?
Probably not. Let's go.
I don't think so either. It happens.
Pats.
The game's in
New England.
So Patriots.
You going Pats too?
Jets. Jets. I'm going New York Jets.
Okay. Wow.
He wants the higher draft pick.
He does want the higher draft pick. But Bailey Zappi's gonna get you a win, and you're gonna cry. So.
I also have a 2-game lead over you.
Next up, we got Bucks Panthers. I gotta change the angle again.
I'm
going Bucks. I'm not really in pick'ems. I'm just picking, but I'm going Bucks.
No, I like that pick. I'm gonna go Bucks too.
Tampa Bay. I'll go with them as well.
Next up, we got Browns Bengals. Nothing on the line for either team, so I'm gonna go Bengals.
I'm gonna go Browns.
I think the Browns are resting everybody.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll probably go Cleveland too, even if everyone rests.
No, I don't know. If Joe Flacco's out, I'm gonna go anyone but the Browns. But if
No,
Joe
that's
Flacco's
what I'm
playing,
saying. I think they're resting their starters. this
okay.
week.
If they're resting their starters, I guess I'll go the other
Cincinnati's
way.
a 7-point favorite as of right now.
Oh, they are. Oh shit.
But I still like the Browns. I don't know. We'll see where Phil lands on them.
I think it's questionable.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go the Cincinnati then. So Cincinnati, you, John?
Yeah, I guess Cincinnati as well.
Gotcha.
Damn it.
we got Vikings Lions up next, where I think the Vikings are still low key playing for a playoff spot,
Yeah.
but they have to win and get help. But Detroit's playing for seeding.
They can get the number 1 seed.
No, they can't get the 1 seed. They can only get the 2 seed. San Francisco has locked up the 1 seed.
All right, have they? Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
But if Dallas loses and Detroit wins, Detroit moves up to 2.
Give
Oh,
me
okay,
Detroit.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Who's the Vikings quarterback?
It's gonna be what's it called?
Mullins.
Mullins.
Mullins, yeah.
I just know that we're not going to go 100%, so I'm going.
Give me Detroit.
Gotcha.
Next up is the Falcons and the Saints.
So
And
where did you go with that?
I have to go Falcons.
Wait, hold on. Elijah, he didn't tell us where he was going to go with the Detroit game.
I said Detroit.
Oh, you said Detroit? Okay, my bad.
I'm gonna go Falcons as well.
Who are the Falcons playing?
The Saints.
Saints.
At New Orleans.
Ooh. Give me the Saints. They're gonna come marching in.
The Falcons are gonna show us why Derek Carr does not need to be.
They probably will. They probably will.
I hope so.
I need the win, so I have to disagree with Phil somewhere.
We got Jags Titans.
Duval.
Yeah, give me the Titans.
Titans?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, spicy.
You know what's funny?
What?
I agree.
Oh, thank you.
Games in Tennessee.
Yep.
Derrick Henry does go stupid against the Jaguars every single time.
He goes. And what do the Jaguars do at every single season? They choke. But whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is.
What we got next?
Seahawks Cardinals.
I kind of like the Cardinals here, but
I do too, but I'm going Seahawks.
where is it at? Is it in Seattle?
Arizona.
No, Arizona.
Oh. And they just beat the Eagles. Like Michael Carter kind of showed us something. Like,
Yeah, I'm going Seahawks though.
are you? Okay. Because the Seahawks are still playing to get in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good Seattle.
I'll go Seattle too. There's no point in picking the Cardinals.
Next up, we got Bears Packers.
Justin Field gave him some ammo recently. Damn. Said of course they're going to watch football because there's nothing else to do in Green Bay.
It's at Lambeau.
Damn.
Justin Fields might have bit off more than you could chew. Yeah.
We did see last year how they can lose in Lambeau.
Yeah.
Right.
Next up, we got Chiefs Chargers.
Wait, who'd you pick for that?
I don't know. I still didn't pick somebody for that.
Give me Chicago.
Yeah, give me Chicago.
Gotcha. We'll get next, Elijah.
Chiefs Chargers.
Oh, damn, they're not playing. The Chiefs are resting their starters, too.
Yeah, Chargers are winning this game. The Chiefs gain nothing by winning because even if Buffalo wins,
Yeah.
they're still. I mean, if Miami wins the division, right, the Chiefs are still a game behind Miami.
Yeah.
So Miami, and if Miami loses, that means they lose the division, and the Buffalo holds the tiebreaker over the Chiefs. So Buffalo would move to the 2 seed regardless. So the Chiefs have nothing to gain or lose from this. So.
And plus, I think Eckler might want to try. Is still going to play to try to get his contract incentives. I'll go Chargers.
I'll go Chargers here too.
Okay, next up we got the Broncos and Raiders. Again, this is another situation where nobody's season really gets spoiled. This game holds nothing. No weight.
Give me
Stidham versus AOC.
Yeah, but it's also like, I mean, couldn't the Broncos get into the playoffs if they win and
They're already eliminated.
They're already eliminated?
Yeah. They're eliminated before their game against the Chargers.
That's crazy.
So I'll be honest, I'm going with the Raiders here. I like Antonio Pierce more than I like Sean Payton.
Same. Give me the Raiders.
I'll go Raiders as well.
Next up is I just lost my phone. I think it's Giants Cowboys though. Oh, Giants Eagles, sorry.
Fly, Philly, fly.
I'm going with the Giants.
There's nothing but down for Philly. I'm gonna go with the Giants too. Why not? I don't care if I lose too. I don't care because
Plus,
no,
we
but
still
seriously,
we still got playoffs to pick as well, so it's not the end of the pick'em. So
yeah.
so
Sure.
playoffs. Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm gonna go Philly here. This is a bad decision because Saquon Barkley didn't play well last week, and
He hasn't played well in a few weeks. He's due.
that's what I know, but and the Eagles have been down, but they need this win to go to the playoffs. They've been on such an LLL lately. It's not even like even when they beat us, they still lost because they didn't beat us by a lot. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm gonna just roll with the Giants this game.
I hear you.
Next up we got Rams Niners. This game has nothing. The Niners have nothing to gain from this.
And the Rams are seeing people too.
Yeah. So I mean, Carson Wentz is playing. So I mean, I don't know if I want.
I'm going Niners.
Carson Wentz. Yeah.
I'm going Niners only because I believe in their team a little more than I believe. Like I believe in Sam Darnold more than I believe in Carson Wentz.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going
100%. Give me the Rams then, just because I need to. We don't know. This is a crapshoot game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Also, the game's in LA. I mean, the game's in San Francisco, where it's like even if it was in LA, it would have been still would have been a home game for the Niners because their fans travel.
They do travel well.
It's an actual home game, so I'm going Niners.
Yeah, I understand.
I'll
go Rams here.
Next up, Cowboys Commanders. Sorry.
Them boys.
Yeah, give me the boys, unfortunately.
All the Cowboys have to do is win, and they win the division. So I'm going Cowboys.
I'd love the Commanders to upset, though, just to screw the Cowboys. Oh, that'd be so
Absolutely,
awesome.
that'd
It'd
be
be so awesome. Oh, please do that.
I just don't think the team is really good enough.
True. Their O-line is shitty.
Yeah.
Dallas D-line about to have a field day.
But their weapons are amazing. So if they look for Washington to draft a quarterback, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's Sam Howell. I mean, I don't mean to say his days are numbers, but I'm just saying, like, he needs an offensive line.
Absolutely.
And next up, finally, last game, Bills Dolphins.
At Miami. At Sunday night, John.
I'm excited for this game. Dolphins Bills, right? Or wait.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So this game decides the
AFC
East too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And if the Bills lose this game, and also
make the playoffs.
Yeah, not even making the playoffs. So it's just like this is a great game. I'm picking Miami. I'm sorry. Please, Miami, knock these fools off. No, I don't mean to be like that, but please, let's go Miami.
I'm gonna say this. We're at the point in the season where it's Josh Allen hero time.
Sure. He could do it. He could do it.
We're also at a point where Stephon Diggs has had a horrible last 6 weeks, I believe.
Probably 8.
This is a game tailor-made for the Bills to actually just go off.
And they lost Bradley Chubb as well. The Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins defense is a little weaker now.
I get that.
They lost Bradley Chubb, and they also lost that D lineman. I forgot his name.
Wilkins?
Towards Achilles.
Wilkins, maybe.
Not Wilkins.
No.
He was a DN. He tore his Achilles.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I'll figure out who that is. No, but Miami needs to win this game. Plain and simple. You need to take the East. You need to see if you can knock out the Bills.
Oh, Jalen Phillips.
Jalen Phillips, yeah. He's really good at the end.
He's done for the year, and Bradley Chubb is down for the year. So that's really the part. That's the part of the defense that they needed the most, if we're being honest with this Bills offense, because now James Cook, who we've seen he can have a great game, he might have a great game. And again, Josh Allen, we're at that point in the season where he's a rushing menace. So
and Jalen Waddle's questionable, and Tyreek Hill's house.
Jalen Waddle's actually going to be out. He's not expected to play.
Oh damn! And Tyreek Hill had an accident with his mansion.
Tyreek Hill's going to play. Tyreek Hill's going to be fine. Okay. I'll just say that without Jalen Phillips and without Bradley Chubb, look for this defense to get carved up for real.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Jalen Ramsey's going to have a Jaguar type of day to really keep this team from going crazy.
I don't know. All signs are pointing to a Buffalo W. Weird defense, but I'm going to go Miami. I think they're close upset.
This needs to be a Miami win, though. You know what I mean? Like, Miami needs to come out and prove they can beat Buffalo and do it here.
A good team.
Yeah.
Well, Miami proven that they can beat any good team this year.
Not a lot of them.
Not a lot of them. Yeah. What?
They've only beat like a handful of teams over 500.
They lost in Germany. They lost on every big kind of like game. It was, I mean, they disappear. I mean, I'm worried about them going to the playoffs if they can't win this game. I'll tell you that.
I think the only meaningful game that they won this year was against the Chargers for real. And that, if we're really looking at the Chargers team right now, was that really a meaningful win?
Nope.
Right.
They just got Lamar just handed their ass to them.
Yep.
Made them eat it.
Yep. That's why everyone's questioning them right now. So if they can beat Buffalo, I mean, this is the game they got to do it. You know what I mean? But
because I'd rather be at home than be a wild card.
Yep. 100%.
Well, Buffalo really needs the game to win. So this game is going to mean the most. All eyes will be on this game. I might take off of work on Monday because I'm staying up.
Sunday night.
I'm excited for this. Oh, I have to go to a stupid. Damn it. I don't know.
Tragic.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I'll have to tape this game.
Well, I won't be taping it. I'll be watching it. I'll watch it for you, my brother. I'm also going to head out because my head is ringing, and it's been ringing all day. I don't know what's going on with my body. It's not COVID, but
Yep. Also, before you head out, I hope you feel better. Fast recovery. Just a reminder, I probably will be out next week for the pod, for the NFL pod, since I'll be on the road. So I wish you guys the best of luck next week.
Why are you going to be on the road on Thursday?
Because I'm going to Albany.
Are you going to Albany?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it's a Swiss trip weekend.
I don't even know if I'm going. So.
Ooh.
That's in Albany?
No, me and him are going up together. We'll meet
okay, got you. Okay.
I always go a day before.
We're doing that on Friday, though. Yeah, okay. I was about to say. Okay.
Yes, I don't know if I'm really gone yet.
Okay. Well, you need to let us know because, yeah, just let us know.
Absolutely. Also, shout out to John for coming back to Fortnite.
Yeah, I came back last night. It was fun time.
Yeah. Speedy recovery, sir.
Speedy recovery.
Later.
Thank you.
Okay. So, that is our preview for next week. So as of right now, we're going to go through the slate for this past week. A lot happened this past week 17. We have a lot to talk about. So let's get through it. First one, Thursday Night Football, the last Thursday Night Football game of the year. It wasn't going to be a stalemate. It wasn't going to be a big under game. In fact, it was a big over game. Joe Flacco torches the Jets on Thursday Night Football.
Woohoo!
So, question for the Jets fans: do you guys think you should have called them earlier instead of him going to the Browns?
Yeah, we probably should have called Joe Flacco earlier. Now I can see that Joe Flacco last year versus Joe Flacco this year is just bad coaching advice, and as that is partially the reason why our offensive coordinator got fired last year. So I mean, I guess Joe Flacco wasn't as bad as I originally thought, and I'm happy and I'm glad to see him with the Browns doing a Nick Foles type performance, and love to see how long it goes. But
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about it? I mean, he
It-
killed
it-
in that game.
It's looking very Nick Foles-esque right now. Like the last time the Eagles won the Super Bowl, their star Carson Wentz goes down, someone fills in. It's looking a lot like that. Good defense, good weapons, all around team. Quarterback comes out of nowhere to fill in for spots. It's looking very, very, very. I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns actually made a decent playoff run because they have everything. Even though they have a laundry list full of injuries, they've been managing to get games won. And
Browns versus Baltimore to end the season.
It's possible.
Could be.
But yeah, I mean, Joe Flacco, he just proved that he still got it. He doesn't need to, go for 300 like he did and 3 touchdowns like he did against the Jets, but he showed that he can still manage the game at his level. So it's always nice to see that.
It was nice to see that.
The next one, very, very controversial game. Probably the most controversial game of the whole week last week. Cowboys versus Lions. It came down to the wire. The Lions said, "Fuck it, we don't want a tie game. We don't want to go to overtime. Let's try to go for 2." They went the first time. Taylor Decker caught a touchdown, but apparently he did not report to the refs. The Lions tried 2 more times and failed, and that was the end of the game. Cowboys win. So there's a lot of people saying he didn't report. He did report. There's footage of him trying
Reporting.
to get the refs' attention by reporting. So, So who's lying here, John? Who do you think?
It's the official. The official screwed up. We saw it once again, and this is why the NFL needs to make these guys full time and give them full amounts of training, because that guy in that moment, he dropped the ball. Phil, I don't mean to be like that, but he did, and he completely ruined a game. He completely ruined a matchup, and I mean,
the Cowboys could have been a higher seed than the Cowboys. The Lions could have been a higher seed than the Cowboys, and a home playoff game could have been there as well.
Yep. So it's just I don't know. It's disgusting. I don't know how to say it other than that. What did you think about it, Phil?
Yeah, I agree with you. It was nasty, but in real game time, we didn't see Decker reports just because probably the camera angles, and they didn't want to show that.
They didn't show it. Yeah.
But then if you saw replays and footage off of other people or people recording that shit, you saw Taylor Decker put his heads toward the referee. The referee looked back, acknowledging him, and then looking away. So I don't know what was said there. I believe it was a report, because why else would Taylor Decker try to get the ref's attention if he wasn't reporting? So yeah, that missed catch by the refs.
And they just thought he was coming in to tackle, and it was just like they were. And the annoying thing about this is that they've been given this information ahead of time. You talk pregame, you talk whatever. You say these are the list of people that could be reporting today. These are the ideas that we're thinking about doing. You know what I mean? And there's a reason why you do that with the refs pregame, and the reason why that's being allowed. You know what I mean? But,
John, did you ever, as a former fellow lineman, did you ever have the report?
No, I know. We did put in a jumbo package one time. You know what I mean? But it was. If we did report, we went from the coach to straight to them. You know what I mean?
It was that was the system.
There was eye contact and everything. So I mean, it's kind of baffling that the head official completely missed it. You know what I mean? In the middle of a primetime game. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's a huge consequence, and I hope that they don't officiate the Super Bowl or anything close to that, because you can't miss something like that.
Good news for that. They will be officiating this Saturday game, but they will not be officiating any playoff games this year.
Sure.
So, good news. They will not be officiating any two important games.
So they can determine who's going to get into the playoffs, but they're luckily not going to be officiating during the playoffs because they coached or officiated so badly.
Right.
Wow. Nice.
It might be Ravens Steelers. It's one of the 2 Saturday games. I don't know which one, but one of those 2.
Great.
So okay, we'll see how it goes. I know a microscope will probably be under every single one of their calls the entire game. So good luck with that. Next up, Lamar. Pretty sure locked up his MVP argument with 5 touchdowns against the Miami Dolphins, sending them into a AFC East game against the Bills for the division win / lead / crown. Safe to say Lamar's your MVP this year?
Yeah, Phil, we've been waiting for this all week, and yeah, he's definitely, especially when you think about what we talked about preseason, and we talked about how anyone can go sign him. You know what I mean? Anyone can match his offer, and nobody did. You know what I mean? And the way he's played and the words that have come out.
Was it quarterbacky enough for you that performance?
I think it might have been quarterbacky enough, Phil. I've been waiting for this all week, Phil. Let's get into this conversation. And yeah, Lamar Jackson completely was quarterbacky enough for me to win the MVP. It's kind of insane how people don't see how crazy that sounds. Like the words coming out of their mouth. You know what I mean? Like, you know how, like, I guess that's like an okay way to say it, but I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you could say so many words to try to describe Lamar Jackson. He's not as accurate as I wanted to be. He's not, his decision making can be on or off. He might have a problem with turnovers, but no.
Sure.
You said the woman said on live radio or television or wherever it was, he is not quarterbacky enough, even though he plays the quarterback position for his team.
Yeah, she definitely realized how she misspoke just because it's not a word.
Oh, she even apologized for that shit either.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think anyone's letting her near a mic lately. I don't know. You know what I mean? You can't say some stuff and then maybe she wants to, or maybe she's going to, or maybe she doesn't.
Who knows?
She didn't know she started something that just got so big, but
yeah,
it's kind of crazy. And I mean, yeah, he's probably at the top of the list, right? There's still probably a 3 candidate, like.
I mean, Lamar Jackson has had a perfect passer rating for like 3 times or 4 times in his career. The same as Tom Brady and other quarterbacky players.
Sure, yeah.
And you say that bullshit? Yeah.
Well, no, but it's also like the conversation has started. Like, do we create like another award instead of MVP because only quarterbacks
like a baseball award?
Yeah, or like something where it's like it divides it up a little bit, where it's like, okay, well, your quarterback attributes are so great that you're going to win this award, but like we want it for the most electric athlete. You know what I mean? And like in that case, does Lamar win 2 awards? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we were talking about it last night on IBT as well. Just because the quarterback play has been down this year, and we feel like CMC or Tyreek Hill could have won MVP this year with the way everyone's been like CMC. If you take him out of that system, he accumulated so much for their touchdowns and offense, like 1,000 rushing yards, like 600-700 receiving yards, and a good amount of touchdowns. Like I think like 14 rushing and 7 receiving. So, I mean. It's kind of hard to determine who is the MVP this year, but based off of who's been hot near the end and who has close to the best stats, it'd probably be Lamar. But it should have been CMC. This would be a good year for a position player to win.
Sure, and I think that's maybe where she needs to go instead of quarterbacky. You know what I mean? Like I think she knows she misspoke or whatever. You know what I mean? Because she was trying to make a position for CMC because like. Tyreek Hill and CMC really have put up the kind of numbers that you were like, damn, like these guys are completely taking over games. You know what I mean? To the point where a quarterback, you know what I mean, does. You know what I mean? So it just, I don't.
It sucks Cooper Kupp could have won it when he had a triple crown because that would have been MVP season right there.
Yeah, and I don't know. I still would have given it to Cooper. It's who won that year? It was Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, so. It's crazy. I mean, we don't make these decisions, but we can always make decisions later on in the future. And I mean, if these skill position players keep keeping it up, I mean, I think one of them might win it one day. But I think Lamar has kind of locked it down for this year, at least with his play and who he's played against.
I agree. Speaking of birds in the NFL, the Cardinals and Philadelphia Eagles played a game last week. The Cardinals not only beat the Cowboys, which I'm pretty sure a lot of Eagles fans make fun of the Cowboys this year, but vice versa, all the way around. Uno reverse. The Cardinals also beat the Eagles. So, what's the panic meter in Philly right now, if you believe?
It should be super high. Tense is like it. I mean, elbows are going to start swinging if they go to the playoffs and they won and done. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Philly walking into a wild card game and not winning the wild card after the season they've had, after the roster they put together?
Jalen Hurts went from an MVP frontrunner to a Pro Bowl alternative.
I don't know who's in his head, but he needs to get them the hell out. I'll tell you that right now. He almost cost me my fantasy championship. I don't mean to be like that, but like Jalen Hurts, get it together, brother. I mean, I appreciate you being on the winning side, but like, I feel bad for him because like Eagles fans are going through something. You know what I mean? Like they lost to the Cardinals, like at home. Like I don't.
Did you see AJ Brown post conference?
No. What was it like?
So the reporters were going to AJ Brown. They asked him a question. He's like, I'm not answering any questions, and then walked away.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, I mean, also he took the team to an escape room, and word on the street is they're trying to figure out how to use the tush push to escape.
Crazy.
But hey,
Crazy.
Yeah, if you're Philly, I would be worried too, just because not only has Jalen Hurts' playing level has been down, but the whole team in general, the offenses look shaky. You have AJ Brown having diva episodes. The defense, the secondary is getting torched like crazy. This team isn't the Super Bowl team from last year.
Did you hear about the port of Baltimore? If we're talking NBA gossip,
Hmm?
Did you hear about the port of Baltimore? How OBJ
Lamar, don't go.
Oh my God! Apparently OBJ rented a yacht, and like as a Giants fan, let me just tell you, he's done this once before, and this is not a good thing. Personally, I don't know.
Packers right after.
Yeah, really badly. It was like Aaron Rodgers took us to school.
Not playing this week.
So I mean, hey,
he'll probably be at the boat.
Hey, let's relax.
Yeah, so Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers, any other Pitts Ravens player, do not go. Please.
I think realistically they do need to rest. You know what I mean? But hopefully it's just not in the same way. You know what I mean?
We've seen the story before.
It's a scary story. I'll tell you that.
Right.
It's yachts. No.
Next up, we have the NFC South and AFC South all in the hands right now. You have three teams each that can win this. For the NFC South, you have the Falcons, Saints, and the Bucks, and for the AFC South, you have the Texans, Cardinals, and Colts. Who do we see pulling out these divisions, and why?
I mean, Christian Kirk has come back, so let's talk about that for the Jags.
Back?
Yeah, he's back.
Oh shit! I thought he was out for the rest of the year.
Nope, he just came out the IR. He's practicing this week, so it's a big. I mean, they're playing Tennessee. Am I right?
Yep.
So that's going to be a big game. Henry at home versus Jacksonville. I mean, Jacksonville, they really can't. They need to bring it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I also think the Colts are playing well. I think if Baker Mayfield or if Minshew wins this game, not Baker Mayfield, that's another team we're going to talk about in a second. But if Minshew wins this game, it's going to be good for him. I mean, it's going to come down to the winner or loser, whoever wins this game, to decide your own fate. What do you think, Phil?
I'm going to go Jags for the AFC South winner, and I think the Texans will be the wild card team that wins against the Colts. Okay. And for the NFC South, I got Atlanta. Okay. I think the Panthers pull off a miracle, and then the Falcons reap the benefits from it.
Okay.
Because if the Panthers beat the Bucks, the NFC South will be decided in the Falcons and Saints game.
That'd be crazy. But it would also be awesome to see the Saints win it. Alvin Kamara hasn't been himself, and I think that's going to be.
He's questionable as well.
That's going to be the key to this game. Realistically, can he play? And can the Saints really pull it together? Because I mean, it's not like Atlanta has the best offensive line. You know what I mean? No. So just like the Saints could play. And they're at home. That's why I picked them. But
right. Next up, so if you're the Bears GM, you have the first pick right now and probably a top 5, top 6 pick. Does Justin Fields stay or does he go?
Well, what is he getting traded for? Is he get trading for a second or third, or is he getting traded for a first? What
do you try to trade him?
First, I determine his worth. Like, for example, his worth on the market. Like, is it worth 2 ones? If it's worth 2 ones, yeah, I trade him. You know what I mean? But if it's not worth 2 ones,
is he worth 2 ones? Do you think?
Yeah, to your team he is. So I mean, realistically, what I'm saying
the Falcons
is like,
he worth 2 ones because he's been linked to the Falcons.
I mean, yeah, he wants to go home to Atlanta. He wants to play. I mean, there's a lot of playmakers. You know what I mean? It could have been like a lot of people were saying Michael Vick 2.0. I doubt to see that, but I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, is he worth 2 ones? That's the real question. A lot of people were saying second, third, and I'd jump on that for the Jets or the Giants if you're talking second or third. You know what I mean? But you have to realize you're paying him the bag. You know what I mean? He's going to make over $180 million after his rookie contract's up in a year and a half. You know what I mean? So it's just like, if he stays in Chicago, you have to pay him. If he doesn't, you don't. So I don't know. They have to decide what they want. Do they want to build around him with all those picks, or do they want to trade him for more picks, draft a quarterback, restart the clock again, and go from there? Like, you know what I mean? A cheaper quarterback is worth the time, but are any of those at the 3 top of the board worth it versus Justin Fields? You know what I mean? And who you have around him already? Because Chicago's saying they want to keep him, right? But I don't know. Can you keep him, or do you go with the rookie? You know, I don't know. What do you think, Phil?
For me, you keep Justin Fields.
You do?
Plus, there's rumors having around that Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be a likely candidate to be selected by the Bears if they don't trade him, if they don't trade Fields. And I think that's what you do. You get a better line with Justin Fields. Use one of those picks to grab an O lineman and Marvin Harrison Jr. Think about it. Their defense has been pretty good ever since Mr. Josh Sweat came to that team. 6 sacks with the Commanders, and then he came back with 6 sacks for the Bears this year, so 12 sacks total. I just think the defense has been pretty decent this year, and you add another weapon to help that offense out. Think about it. An offense with Marvin Harrison Jr., DJ Moore, and Cole Kmet.
But you have to trade back one of them. You know what I mean? Like you have to trade back your second pick because you got to get more for your offensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess you could pick the best offensive tackle, but like you want to turn something with these picks because like otherwise, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying
they could probably use that first pick to get Marvin Harrison Jr. and then probably trade back in the draft with that 4th or 5th to try to get assets and grab a reliable offensive lineman.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure someone would want to trade with Chicago to try to draft a skill position player, and they could just try to get them to get a pick of their own and a collateral to help them get their offensive line they want. Because I doubt an offensive lineman is going to go like top 5, top 6 in this draft.
It might though, Phil. Like it's just like some of these like positions are so needed that like it's like that. If you have a top 3 pick in this draft, like a top 3 pick is worth at least 2 ones. You know what I mean? So like you don't want to just pick whoever. You know what I mean? You want to make sure these picks last. And I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah,
because I would draft Marvin Harrison too. But like, would you trade back and maybe you get someone just as good? You know what I mean? Garrett Wilson was taken at 10.
I Marvin Harrison Jr. If he should be the first wide receiver off the board in my opinion.
I don't know.
The Bears have the best chance to get him. Get him and then get offensive linemen.
I've seen him and I've seen the kid from LSU who played this year. The guy he was up against for the Blitnikoff that he barely beat out. I think the LSU kid had a better year with Jaden McDaniels. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I still like Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he's going to be a hell of a player. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. They need to turn more draft picks into more supplies. I just like the Eagles can't have a good draft again this year. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles got Jordan Davis last year. You know what I mean? And it's just I don't know. I can't take it anymore, Phil.
We will see. It's going to be a good dramatic final weeks of the season, just because I'm pretty sure the Bears will make the playoffs, even though because they're not out of it yet, but they need a lot of help they need to win out. So we'll see how it goes. If they sneak in, they sneak in. If not, most realistically, they will not sneak in. But we'll see how the Bears handle the situation with Fields, like if they're winning or losing in the game. So hey, we'll see what happens. Next 2 things before we head out: the Steelers stay alive in the playoff race as well. They beat the Seahawks.
They did.
So they're just like the Bears. They're not dead yet, but they need a lot of help if they do want to make it, including winning out. So
yeah, but you can. I mean, I think the crazy thing that we've seen throughout like the years in the draft is that like the picks you make in the 5th and 6th round can also completely elevate your franchise, like we saw in LA with Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just, I mean, I don't know. The Steelers are going to have to draft really, really well this year. You know what I mean? For them to get better. I mean, they need to. I mean,
they need to figure out their quarterback situation. They've been in quarterback hell for a while.
You think so? You don't think they stick with Kenny Pickett?
Honestly, if they have a chance to get some Jaden Daniels, Drake May, or I doubt they're being played for Caleb Williams, but if they get someone who could be like one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the draft, I'd go for it.
Sure, maybe.
Because I don't know why Mason Rudolph is still on the team.
If he wasn't out his contract, a lot of people play out contracts.
If he wasn't a Steeler, he wouldn't be on an NFL team, in my opinion. But
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but
he's played well. I mean, he played better than what's his face. So I mean,
yeah, but
the other player
he played consistently enough to be like a starter anywhere or a bench player, a bench QB anywhere.
He could be. I mean, a 3rd string quarterback's basically anybody, though. You know what I mean? It's anybody with a little bit of potential. And I mean,
I forget Mr. Trubisky's on this team as well,
because Mr. Trubisky really didn't. He didn't really outplay Kyle Rudolph this year. I don't mean to be like that, but he didn't.
Yeah, because Trubisky is also another one. You have two quarterbacks who
Well,
hasn't
they
shown so
traded
much
for
promise.
Trubisky.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They
and
put money in him, so it'd just be foolish
yeah.
to just give it to him for nothing.
But hey, I mean, hopefully they solve their quarterback issues because this is a decent team. You have a good coach in Tomlin, and you have weapons that when utilized right, they can show out, just like Pickens and Deontay Johnson and Najee
Yeah.
Harris and Pat Farmer. You just need to have someone that can use their talents in the right way, aka the quarterback.
And I mean, we've seen Tomlin do that stuff with like other players, like Antonio Brown. You know what I mean? And a bunch of like Mike Wallace and a bunch of other stars. So I mean, it's just a matter of time until they put more talent around them and until this gets off. But I mean, I don't know. They also need to figure out who's going to run this thing later on for like the offensive side. You know what I mean? Like I think there's an interim offensive head coach, but there's not really a solid figurehead. You know what I mean? So that's probably going to be a big question mark going into the offseason.
Right.
Oh,
So, before we head out, the Pro Bowl rosters have been released. John, have you seen them by any chance?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of them. They're good. They got some snubs, of course, but
So I'm gonna just highlight some of the names, and we're gonna react to them a little bit because some people definitely got snubbed.
yeah.
It's a shame. Geno Stone, the Baltimore safety, did not get. He led the league in interceptions this year. It was not on a Pro Bowl roster, which is crazy.
He's not even deferred.
He's probably an alternate, but he's not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't even think he's an alternate, to be honest.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
So, for the NFC offense, Brock Purdy, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott. Any arguments with those three?
I mean, not really.
Not really. Yeah, I agree.
Fine.
Running backs, McCaffrey,
Sure.
DeAndre Swift, and Kyron Williams.
Swift's a little much, but it is what it is.
Ooh.
I would have went Gibson. I would have put other. There are other options in the NFC. I'm just saying for running back. I think Swift did a good job.
Well deserved as well.
Yeah.
Kyle Juszczyk, he's always going to be there.
As fullback. Yeah.
Wide receivers: CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Mike Evans, Puka Nacua.
Yeah. Overall, it's pretty good. Yeah.
George Kittle, Sam Laporta for the tight ends. Sam Laporta, shout out my guy.
Should be there. 100%.
See tackles: Lane Johnson, Trent Williams, and Penei Sewell. Well deserved. I think they're always going to be guaranteed locks. And then the guards: Zach Martin, Chris Lindstorm, and Landon Dickerson. A lot of Eagles and 49ers players on here.
Yeah, Landon Dickerson. I think he's a great player, but I think there's also. I'm just saying. I think there were some snubs on the offensive line too.
I agree. And then the last two,
especially for the Rams.
Oh, yeah. The centers, Kelsey and Frank Ragnow.
They didn't screw that up. Those are the two best centers.
And then the NFC defense, Nick Bosa, Montez Sweat, and Aiden Hutchinson for the ends.
Okay.
The defensive tackles, you got Aaron Donald, Dexter Lawrence, Sexy Dexy.
Yep, Sexy Dexy made it 2 years in a row. Look at that.
And Javon Hargrave.
Yeah, Hargrave, 100%.
Outside linebackers, Micah Parsons, Daniel Hunter, and Hassan Reddick.
Sure.
Inside linebackers, Fred Warner and Bobby Wagner.
Sure, yep.
And corners, this is interesting. Deron Bland, Travarius Ward, Jalen Johnson, and Devon Witherspoon.
It's pretty good.
Deron Bland with the Trayvon Diggs type of season. Get burnt or get a pick six.
I mean, that's how you get there. You know what I mean? That's how you get there. I mean.
And then the safeties, Jesse Bates, Buda Baker, and Julian Love. Former Giant Julian Love.
Yeah, Julian Love deserved to make this team. He's playing amazing in Seattle.
Right. Then AFC offense, Tua, Lamar, and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert, James Cook, and Derrick Henry for running backs.
Wait, say that again.
Raheem Mostert, James Cook, and Derrick Henry.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, James Cook was surprisingly like top 5 in rushing yards this year.
Well, I mean, he deserves it. So, I mean, good for him for making it.
Alec Ingold for fullback. And then the wide receivers.
Sure.
Amari Cooper, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, and Jamar Chase.
Sure.
Tight ends, Travis Kelce and David Njoku.
Yep.
Tackles, Larry Tunsil, Deion Dawkins, and Teron Armstead. All deserving.
Yeah.
Guard Quentin Nelson.
Uh,
Colts, I think Colts, right? Colts.
yeah, he's the Colts. Yeah, he's good. It's just I don't know.
Creed Humphrey, center,
Sure.
and then Dustin Hopkins, kicker.
Okay. It's not bad.
And AFC defense: Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, and Trey Hendrickson.
Okay.
Tackles, defensive tackles: Chris Jones and Quinnen Williams, Jets.
Yep. Nice.
Outside linebackers: T.J. Watt, Khalil Mack, and Josh Allen.
Sure.
How do you feel that Josh Allen quarterback didn't make it?
He's an alternate, but
As a starter, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking between who were the three? It was Tua, Lamar, and who was the third?
And Mahomes.
Mahomes, yeah. A lot of people were talking about switching out Mahomes for Allen. I don't know. I mean, it does not matter realistically. You know what I mean? It does not matter.
Yeah, it's a popularity contest with the Pro Bowl.
And it's not like they're playing flag football. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, you didn't make the flag football team. You know what I mean? It's as much as like I appreciate Josh Allen. You know what I mean? But like, if one of those, wouldn't you rather go to a Super Bowl? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you rather?
Well,
like,
some of these players you don't get to go to Super Bowl because
Oh yeah, because only two teams make it. Yeah. But I mean, what I'm saying is like, I really hope they snub Josh Allen because he's going to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And Patrick Mahomes is not. Like, that'd be awesome. Like, that's congrats on your Pro Bowl selection, Patrick. I know that's what we play for. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Next one, inside linebackers. Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen, both Ravens.
Okay.
The Ravens has been nasty this year.
I do think both of them deserve to make it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next one, cornerbacks. Patrick Surtain, Jalen Ramsey, and Denzel Ward.
Yeah.
You think Sauce got snubbed?
A little bit, but
no, he's on the roster. He's there.
Yeah, I know, but isn't he? He's not an alternate, or he's starting. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I want to see your reaction if I didn't say his name.
I was like, I feel like he got snubbed. If not, did I get the wrong email?
Yeah, no, he's on there. He's
okay, yeah. I thought so.
And then the safeties: Kyle Hamilton, Justin Simmons, and Minka Fitzpatrick.
No, I kind of agree with that. Yeah. I do think what's his face got snubbed. Like you said, who's the safety that you said got snubbed for the AFC? Geno Smith. Yeah, but I also like those three safeties. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so hey, that is the Pro Bowl roster. Obviously, there's going to be some people not playing in it due to they don't want to play, so there'll be alternates, which is crazy. So some people might get voted in for the first time or another time just because someone else didn't want to get in. I don't think that's bullshit.
I think that's fine. I don't care about that.
Well, I mean, plus it's an achievement as well. Just getting voted into the Pro Bowl, it should mean something. But with the popularity contest and people not willing to accept it, other people can get in that didn't deserve it as well. So it's kind of
it is a two-sided coin. You know what I mean?
And so hey, we'll see how that goes. And hey. Last things before I head out.
It felt great to win our championship, and maybe I'll make a trophy for next year. Who knows? Maybe we'll unveil that at a different time here at Ball Central. I don't know. Phil, any last words from you?
Hey, first NFL pod of 2024. Thank you, Elijah, for pulling through, pushing through the sickness and showing up. Appreciate you. Make sure you have a speedy recovery. I'll see Elijah and John, hopefully Elijah, but definitely John next week during our trip. So excited to see you next week, sir.
Big facts.
Good luck next Thursday. Hopefully Elijah's well enough to do the pod next Thursday, since I won't be available to do the NFL pod, but I will be there for the Monday pod.
Gotcha.
Hey, hopefully you guys have a good pod next week.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Hopefully, I mean, it'll be interesting to see, because we'll just be wrapping up what happened realistically and then going into the playoffs. So
yeah, pretty much. So like week 18 wrap up and then playoff previews.
Yeah, I mean, we might wait until we could all do it on Friday, or we might not at all. But I'm just saying,
do not want to do it during my trip.
I'm just saying, you don't want to do it at all? Come on, we don't be in the same place.
An in-person pod would be lovely.
Yeah. It'd be something we haven't done yet.
I want to take that weekend off of all Ball Central duties.
Wow. So, okay. I can see.
But hey.
Okay. Understandable.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good, right?
Would you like to close out the show today, sir?
No, you can close it. You can close it. I like the way you close it. It's all right.
Okay. So, hey, with that being said, this has been the Ball Central NFL Pod. If you're watching, this has been uploaded on Friday at noon. We also have our NBA live pod every Monday and or Tuesday, depending on scheduling conflicts. Also, if you're watching this as well, we have a WWE award show that me and Elijah did. It should be uploaded by now as well on the Friday, so tune into that. If you want to hear the audio of this pod, down below, you can check all the podcasting platforms to hear it. YouTube, if you want to see us visually, and we also have a gaming channel on YouTube as well, Ball Central Gaming. And with that being said, from myself and John and Elijah and the rest of Ball Central, thank you for tuning in, and we will see John and Elijah next week.
See you later. Peace.
Deuces.